Good day. Here is the news at noon. First, the highlights. Lagos State government trains directors of administration, human resources on leadership development, succession planning. Federal government pledges to speed up restoration of electricity in northern region. On the front, about 51 people die in Spain flash floods. In sports, Super Falcons defeat Algeria 4-1 in second friendly. Now the details. I'm Taiwo Baruwa. Lagos State Head of Service Bode Aguru has called on directors of administration and human resources in the state public service to exhibit exemplary ethical behavior and consistently uphold the values of the service. Aguru emphasized that the approach would inspire younger officers to adopt acceptable leadership qualities, ultimately facilitating the succession planning process in the public service. He stated this at a 3-day retreat organized by the Public Service Office of the Head of Service, for 75 directors of administration and human resources in Ekpe, Lagos. Aguru noted that the theme, leadership development and succession planning, ensuring robust talent management for effective service delivery, underscores the urgent need to address the significant leadership gap in today's public service. One of the participants, Abdul Rafiu Fashola, appreciated Governor Sanwo-Olu for the opportunity to be able to learn, unlearn and relearn new strategies in the human resource practice. He stressed that the retreat will also enable them to network and align with the Themes Plus agenda. The chairperson, Teaching Service Commission TESCOM, Victoria Peregrino, has implored teachers to be ready to invest in themselves in the ever-changing technological system if they must remain relevant in the new world order. Peregrino gave the advice in her remarks at the opening ceremony of a 2-day workshop organized by the Commission for teachers on grade level 15 to 17 drawn from all the education districts in the state. She noted that the teaching world has reached a great milestone that has never been achieved in history with the advent of technological innovations and the emergence of digital platforms. According to her, the 2-day workshop was carefully designed, bearing in mind that the 21st century teaching methodology has been greatly characterized by constant changes and disruptions of the older order. Also, the permanent secretary of the commission, who was represented by the director of teachers education and capacity development, Abidemi Aloba, implored participants to maximize the opportunities inherent in workshop. The House of Representatives has urged the National Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA, to set standards for boat construction, licensing boat builders, and conducting annual inspections to ensure seaworthiness. While presenting the motion, lawmaker representing Niger State, Joshua Ghana, said no fewer than 80 bodies had been recovered, with 74 dead, 6 alive, and 200 still missing in the boat accident that occurred in River Niger earlier this month. Ghana said most of the boat disasters in Nigeria in recent years were increasingly pointed to regulatory failures and often attributed to overloading and poorly maintained boats. The House urged NIWA to begin enforcement and establish training centers across the country to educate boat operators. Now to the rest of the stories. The federal government has assured of its commitment to speed up the pace of work to restore electricity to all the affected states in the northern region of the country. Minister of Power Adebayo Adelabu said electricity would be fully restored to the region within the next 14 days, that is by November 12. Adelabu, while responding to questions from senators at the National Assembly, also said partial restoration will be completed within the next 3 days. Earlier, the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, stated that the ongoing repairs to the damaged transmission line that led to a blackout in northern Nigeria will be completed in the next 5 days, that is by November 3. Its managing director, Sule Abdulaziz, in a press briefing noted that alternative measures have been implemented to transmit 400 megawatts to certain areas by Wednesday. The Osun State House of Assembly has commenced the State Multi-Door Court Establishment Bill 2024, which seeks to provide opportunities for alternative dispute resolution. A statement released by the Chief Press Secretary to the Speaker of the Assembly, Olamide Tiamiyu, describes the bill as a landmark move aimed at reforming the judicial system in the state. While addressing the Parliament, the Speaker, Adewale Egbedun, who highlighted the importance of the bill, noted that it aligns with global best practices in judicial administration and reflects a commitment to modernizing the state legal framework. Providing further insight into the bill sponsored by lawmaker Femi Popola, the statement explained that when passed, it would assist in the implementation of alternative dispute resolution mechanisms, thereby reducing the burden on courts and enhancing more timely and effective justice delivery for the people. In foreign news, at least 51 people have died after torrential rain caused flash floods in southeastern Spain. Authorities say rescue efforts are underway as dozens of people are unaccounted for. The country has been badly hit by heavy rain and hailstorms, triggering rapid flooding across multiple regions. President of the Valencia region, Carlos Mazan, said it was impossible to put an exact number on the final death toll at this stage. In sport now, Nigeria's women national football team has thrashed Algeria 4-1 in the second friendly at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Onikon, Lagos. The Super Falcons defeated the Green Ladies 2-0 in the first friendly last week Saturday, with captain Rashidat Ajibade scoring both goals. Folashade Ijamelusi grabbed the headlines for the 9-time African champions in the game by scoring a hit trick. The Edo Queen striker doubled the host advantage 7 minutes later, but Algeria missed the chance to reduce the deficit from the penalty spot in the 38 minutes. And that's it on the news at noon. But just before we go, always carry out proper and adequate checks on your vehicles before setting out. You can follow us and like on our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration supplied 86,000 door furniture sets to 775 public schools? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Head of Service Bode Aguru has called on directors of administration and human resources in the state public service to exhibit exemplary ethical behavior and consistently uphold the values of the service. He stated this at a 3-day retreat organized for 75 directors of administration and human resources in Ekpe, Lagos. The federal government has assured of its commitment to speed up the pace of work to restore electricity to all the affected states in the northern region of the country. We also told you that at least 51 people have died after torrential rain caused flash floods in southeastern Spain. Finally, in sport, Nigeria's women national football team has thrashed Algeria 4-1 in the second friendly at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Onikon, Lagos. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adirayo Idowolaya. I'm Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon. Up next is Lunchtime Waka with MC Ice and Tim Itokwe Boma. Put aside to enjoy the rest of your day.